Okay, so the diagram shows triangle PQR, and it says then, right, it's got all the sides given, and it says find the side of angle PQR, so this angle here, right? Now, I hope you can spot straight away that we can't use the sine rule in this case, okay? Because to work at the sine rule, you need a pair that you know. Now, we know all the sides, but we don't know any angles, so we've got no pair, right? But we can call this little q, can't we? And, you know, angle q is what we're interested in. We can call this little p, okay? And we can call this little r, right? But it is angle q that we want. So, can't use the sine rule, so we've got to be able to use the cosine rule, okay? And in this case here, right, using the cosine rule, to get the angle. Now, we could rearrange this, okay? If we rearrange this, we could get it so that cos is equal. That's kind of the steps I would take, right? And in this particular case here, right, because we want angle q, right? I mean, I'm going to write things up here as well, okay? Because there's not much room here, okay? And you run out of room if you try and do everything here. So it's okay to write up here, right? So we've got little q, isn't it? We're interested in angle q, so I'm going to write little q squared equals then the other two sides squared added. Take away then, just following that formula, 2pr, and of course then cos angle q, right? Okay, so you're allowed to write up here, and I would potentially, because yeah, we don't want to be rushed down here for space, right? We want to make sure that we've got enough space to get things done. But you know, because we want angle q, I've set up the formula like this, where you got little q here and angle q there, the one I'm interested in. What I would do now is, you know, it's actually useful to rearrange this, okay? Rearrange this, so then I put the numbers in, okay? Rather than putting the numbers in to start with, okay? Let's rearrange this first. And what I mean by rearrange, this minus 2pr cos q, well, obviously think of that as like one package, right? And we take it over the other side, and because there's a minus, it becomes a plus, doesn't it, when you take it over? So 2pr cos q. On this right-hand side then, I'm left with this, aren't I? P squared plus r squared. But of course, what I do then is that little q squared I'll take over, right, like that. The idea is, right, this is just changing the subject. That's all it is, right? That's all you're going to get used to, is changing the subject of the formula, right? So I want to get cos q equals. So I take all this over, as I said, because this is a minus becomes a plus. Take the q squared over this side, so it becomes a minus q squared. And then this 2pr stuff here, because I'm timesing by cos q, I'll take that, what I'm timesing over, and divide, right? So I get that. Now, a long explanation maybe, but it's useful now because I can just chuck the numbers in and I can work out angle q quite quickly, right? Some people remember this sort of alternative format for it. You know, you could remember it maybe, or just use this idea in the exam, you know, just rearrange. So find the size of PQR. So cos q will equal little p squared. Now little p is 9.4 plus little r squared, which is 6.2 squared. Take away little q squared, which is 13.8 squared, all over 2pr, so 2 times little p, which is 9.4, times little r, which is 6.2. Okay, and it is as simple as that once you've got that formula. So on my calculator, I'm going to type in all of that in one go. Oops, I made a mistake there, right? All over and I get a negative answer out. Okay, etc, etc. I'm going to have to write all that down, right? Just, you know, a good few decimal places. And then of course to get q, I do take, you know, because I want the angle, I take the cos over. When you want the angle, you do the inverse. Okay, don't worry the fact it's a minus, that doesn't matter. So shift cos, okay, shift cos ants, and it comes out then as 123.1 degrees, right? One decimal place. Okay, so it's quite a big angle, isn't it? So then it says find the area of PQR indicating units. So that's now 123.1, and I can work out the area now, can't I? Because I know that angle and the two sides surrounding it, right? So the angle included those two sides. So I literally do half times those two sides, doesn't matter what order of those two sides, times in sine 123.1. Okay, so a lot of work to set it up, but then really straightforward then. So you get out 24.4, and it does say indicate your unit, so if you don't do that you would lose a mark, right? So make sure you put centimeters squared because it's area and it's in centimeters for all the marks.